Morning guys, all in the Darling's allotment. Hope everybody's staying safe, being practical and keeping themselves out of harm's way. So today we're on the 27th of September 2020. Yesterday being Saturday, came up, had a bit of a sort round in the pigeon lofts, went and got some more pigeon corn and hen feed. So we brought about another 15 bags in the back of the car, and yesterday was more or less taken up getting all of the feed out of the boot into the pigeon lofts, getting all the corn mixed up again, and the hen feed as well. They were all fed and watered, gritted and mineraled, and the birds checked over. By that time we were on 1 PM, and I decided I was going to have an early finish. Then I had a walk over in the garden and I found a bit of mojo. I couldn't be bothered with putting the manure on that bed because it was pretty heavy going, and I was, after the moving all the pigeon corn and everything, I was pretty exhausted. So I decided no more heavy work. So what I did do is I rigged up the little pump, and I had a water bottle sitting there with 270 litres of water, and I needed to move it, so I rigged up the little water pump and I emptied that so I could get it moved. Got that relocated, took down the cameras off the garage, cut down the guttering, and we made a start on the greenhouse. I didn't spend a massive amount of time, but I made a start, and that's the important thing. So we've got some of the frames up there. Sorry guys, that was Tony on the phone. He's finally going to come and collect that trailer from over in the garden area, which is good, because I need it moved now, I really do. So back to the story. Yeah, I went over there yesterday and I decided I was going to make a start on the greenhouse. If I'd done nothing, just make a start. And I'm pleased to say I've sort of got the framing up, a bit of framing, and the tin sheets cut. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, right, so I made a bit of a mistake cutting one of the tins, and I cut it a little bit on the short side, so I've got another one to cut out there now. It's actually 11:30 in the morning now, but I came up this morning, fed and watered all the birds, topped all the water bottles up as usual, and I've just been having a bit of a pottery morning, deciding whether I'm actually going to continue today or not. And now that Tony's been on the phone to say he's coming for this trailer, I am actually going to go over in the garden and do a little bit more on the greenhouse and just see if there's anything, and any little bit more gets done, it gets done. So we'll have a wander over there, we'll get this tin sheet cut, and then I'll give you a little look at what we got done over there, guys. See you later. Right guys, so we didn't get this finished after all. As I say, although I was going to put the cow manure in here, I never got round to it. Tony landed up, the trailer has now gone. As you can see, it was over here. That's now gone. What I did do is I decided I would crack on with the greenhouse. Now it isn't a massive amount of work, but Tony did give me a hand getting the top runners in, which I couldn't manage on my own. So here we go, guys. So as you can see, I know the sun's blinding us at the moment, but yeah. So what we've done is we've got some partial framing up, and it's a good start. The tricky bits was cutting round the window here and notching it out and getting it up on the top and notching that out as well, cutting the drain pipe down and one thing and another. So yeah, got to chin it across the back there as well, try and stop rats coming from underneath the garage, but we'll see how that pans out. We might have to put some wire netting down on the ground, although I might just leave the trees. I'll transplant them on into big pots so they can be brought outside if we need to, and just have them on the wood chip. So we'll see how it goes. It's mainly to protect them from the rain. So as you can see, we've got the roof on, all made out of 3x2 framing as well, guys, so it's good. It's really strong. I've got the entire roof on. I've just finished that myself now, and as you can see, I can practically swing on this. It's really rugged. So of course we've still got the sides to finish in front, and we still need to make a door, and we still need to put a bit more framing in, but it's already solid as it is, and we've got a roof on it. So there's the roof on, guys. The frame done. It's pretty much 8 foot by 6 foot, relatively square, and I haven't made my mind up yet whether I'm going to have the door here right down the centre or over that side yet, so I haven't made my mind up on that one. But one thing I do know, guys, is I've had enough today. The last 2 or 3 days has really burned me out, but I'm pleased to say it's been a productive 2 or 3 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday we didn't get a great deal done. Today we've got a little bit more done here, and yeah, but basically I've had enough now, so I'm going to call it a day, and we'll give you a quick catch up in the shed. I'm just going to put all the tools away now, and I'll catch you later, guys. Yeah, quite pleased with how that's went, guys. Like I say, it's not a massive amount, but it's a good start. At least I can see the greenhouse is started now, and the hard part, the structure, is up, and the roof on. It's taken shape, so that'll give me motivation to push on with that now, guys. Right, guys, I'm just in the shed having a well-earned cup of coffee. Right, so today hasn't exactly been massively productive, but it's a step in the right direction as usual. If I'd sat here or went home, then nothing at all would have got done, and we wouldn't have been as far on as we are. I really do have a lot of pain in my back at the moment, so I think that's as a result of digging those trees out on Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, Friday. After trying to pull those trees out and how deep they were, I think I've really hurt my back. Hence the reason why yesterday we, and then of course I had all the pigeon corn to move yesterday, and that's the reason why we didn't do anything moving any more cow manure. It's too heavy. So I decided to try and do something, but lighter work. Lighter work, but more time consuming. There we go. So I think you'll agree, things are coming along tickety-boo. Slowly but surely, and at least I'm starting to find my mojo back and starting to push forward as best I can. I don't know whether tomorrow I'm going to have a complete day's rest. I think I probably will. I've got tomorrow and Tuesday off as well, and then I'm back at work again. And I think maybe tomorrow I might just literally have a chill out. However, I do need to come to the allotment tomorrow. A nice little surprise was while we were doing the greenhouse and Tony was cutting the timbers for the top for the roof, I got a phone call out of the blue, and it turned out it was a local pigeon fancier who'd been looking on the website. Someone had pointed him at my website. He'd been having a good old browse around, and he'd selected 4 pigeons that he would like, so he took some of the racing pigeons with the pedigrees. So he phoned me up and we negotiated a price. Of course, I let him have them cheaper than they were actually advertised, but they need to go, guys. It's as simple as that. They need to go. And I know the local, so and more importantly, I'd like to see how the youngsters race off them. So he came up, I had my mask on, he had his mask on, and kept our distance. I put the birds in a basket, put them on the landing. He came and looked at them, transferred them into his basket. I brought them back in here and sanitised my hands after handling the basket, and that's up there out of the way. and then sanitize the handle on the basket. So that was another bonus. That's another 4 birds that's less to feed, and another 4 birds that's gone. My son also said that his stepfather has started back up with pigeons again, and he asked if I had any pigeons I didn't want. And of course I have. I will sort him half a dozen out or something like that, and I'll just give him them free. So there's the little checker fantail cross and the little red-pied fantail cross already going to a home. And I'll sort him out a couple of pairs of racing pigeons as well, and he can have those as well, or rather the fancy coloured pigeons. So we're getting another 6. That's another 10 birds gone. The numbers are coming down, guys. Only 50 to go now, or thereabouts. Anyways, it's a step in the right direction. As I said, the birds did sell quite well for a while, and then it all went quiet. I had 2 or 3 time wasters, wasting more time than enough, sending them texts, sending them photographs, more photographs, videos, and then, yeah, send us your bank details, we'll pay the money in, and nothing more. And unfortunately, it's a little bit annoying because I want rid of them, and they're cheap enough as it is. And for people to just waste your time, it's so annoying, guys, it really is. Right, so I've babbled on long enough. Hope you're enjoying these little videos. They're not going to be quite as thick and fast. You're going to get a bit of a glut now because I've found a bit of mojo. So you're going to get a little bit of a glut. And then after that, things will subside again, and we'll just keep giving you short, small, regular updates after that, guys. As always, stay safe, be practical, and keep yourselves out of harm's way. If you're new to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button, then the little bell icon on the right, and that'll alert you every time I put up a new video. For now, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.